Reaching the age of 80 often brings visible signs of slowing down, stiff joints, weaker muscles, and less physical energy. Many people see this as a loss, but in truth, it's the body's gentle reminder that life is shifting from speed to meaning. When the body begins to slow, the spirit begins to awaken. The strength that once came from physical power now comes from inner resilience, patience, and wisdom, qualities only years of experience can teach. At 80, you begin to see life through a calmer lens. You realize that rushing never truly got you anywhere worth being. The aches and slower movements are not punishments, they're invitations to move with purpose. Each motion, each step, becomes more mindful. This is when your inner world starts to shine brighter than your outer one. The body might no longer run upstairs or carry heavy loads, but the heart carries decades of lessons about love, loss, forgiveness, and the importance of living fully in the moment. A slowing body also changes how you connect with others. You start listening more deeply, appreciating conversations rather than controlling them. Younger people might look to you for advice, not because of what you can do but because of what you know. This is spiritual strength, the kind that doesn't shout but speaks softly, the kind that doesn't fight but endures. The truth is, aging gracefully isn't about denying the body's changes, it's about embracing them as a sign of victory. Every wrinkle tells a story of laughter and tears. Every gray hair carries the wisdom of survival. When the body slows, it gives you time to reflect, to be thankful, and to nurture your spiritual side. You start finding peace in things you once ignored: the sound of rain, the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of family. This stage of life teaches you something powerful. Strength doesn't only come from muscles, it comes from the spirit's ability to stay kind, hopeful, and loving even when the body feels tired. That is the kind of strength that lasts forever. So, when your body slows at 80, don't see it as weakness. See it as a transformation. The race is over, and now it's time to enjoy the view. You've climbed mountains, weathered storms, and gathered wisdom that can light the path for others. Your slower steps carry the weight of a lifetime's worth of courage, and your calmness becomes your greatest strength. At the age of 80, emotions gain a richness that younger years often overlook. Life's pace slows, and with it comes a deeper sensitivity to the world around you. The simple things, a child's laughter, a morning breeze, a shared cup of tea, start to feel sacred. What once seemed ordinary now holds layers of beauty and meaning. This emotional depth doesn't just happen. It grows from a lifetime of experiences, memories, joys, and sorrows that shape the heart into something profoundly wise. By the time you reach 80, you've lived through countless seasons, births, losses, successes, disappointments, and each one has added a new shade to your emotional landscape. You've learned that happiness isn't found in grand achievements but in quiet moments of peace. You begin to value connection more than possessions, kindness more than cleverness, and gratitude more than gain. Every feeling, whether joy or sadness, becomes part of a bigger picture, a reminder that life's true worth lies in how deeply you've felt it. This emotional richness also changes how you relate to others. You listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. You can sense pain behind a smile or love hidden in silence. Younger generations may rush through emotions, but at 80, you understand the power of stillness, the wisdom of simply being present. When you speak, your words carry weight because they come from years of knowing both struggle and serenity. The beauty of this stage lies in perspective. When you've lived 8 decades, you realize that time doesn't take away meaning, it magnifies it. You start to see your past not as a series of events, but as a story of growth. Every hardship becomes a teacher, every goodbye reminds you how precious each hello was. This emotional awareness turns even the smallest moments into timeless treasures, because now, you know how fleeting they can be. Even the pain of aging holds a strange kind of grace. When your body weakens, your emotions grow stronger, more genuine. You no longer hide how you feel, instead, you embrace it. Tears, laughter, and reflection become tools of healing. You learn that vulnerability isn't a flaw, it's the truest form of strength. So, at 80, life's beauty shifts from the outside to the inside. The world doesn't need to dazzle you anymore, you find wonder in the ordinary. You've seen enough to know that love, peace, and connection are what truly matter. This emotional depth transforms the final chapter of life into something magical, a time to savor memories, share wisdom, and leave behind a legacy of heart. When you reach this stage, every breath, every smile, and every gentle moment becomes eternal, because you've learned how to feel life, not just live it.